Hey, ease off the D, man. Jeez, seriously, guys. If you have some better pickup lines, 0427 767 767. We actually haven't got a text in today. Not even from our regulars. Send us a text. Please do. Please. Please.
Because we're as desperate as Jihan
Oh,
sounds.
wow, thank you. I was just about to say, guys, we really need My Johnny on the show. So if you do know him and stuff, I mean, please encourage him to jump on.
Get on it.
Yes.
Yeah, no, hassle him on Twitter. I think he's got a Twitter. Go hassle him on Facebook.
It's a good deflection, My Johnny.
I think he's getting his wisdom teeth pulled out. So give him, just hassle him during this healing period. Maybe
Just
under
be
all
like,
the
get well
grogginess
soon.
Maybe,
Go on air.
maybe
Maybe on air, is like laughing gas. It'll help you through the pain.
Maybe under the grogginess, he might, agree to come on air.
Is that on air with like a double A?
That's true. AAIR. On air.
It is. And if you'd like to join us next semester
That's
for maybe another round of...
If you want to be in my seat here, playing the panel and a bit of radio funness.
That is horrible English. Do not learn from him, guys.
So much for 6 years of private school, eh?
So, yeah, if you guys want to join us next semester, just email us your details.
At AA?
aa.onair with 2 A's at gmail.com.
Get on it, Melbourne.
We really want you to join us.
Of course.
Me and Shenmei. Shenmei and I. Which one is it?
Shenmei and I.
No.
That's
I
good
want
English.
You to join. No, you wouldn't say I wanted you to join I.
Shenmei and I.
But you wouldn't say... and then...
Yeah, fine.
Do you know what I mean? Like, when you say, would you like to join me? You don't say, would you like to join I? So, anyway.
This is Esme Dante's featuring... the Esme Dante... Denters featuring Justin Timberlake with Casanova. Good afternoon, Melbourne. It is 3 minutes past 4. You're listening to On Air on Sin. That was Christian featuring T.I. You Had It All.
Yes, and sometimes I feel like I have it all, except when my worlds collide.
I don't understand. I don't understand that.
You don't understand?
What does that mean?
Okay. Do you know when you have like groups of friends who are like from uni, from work, from high school, and they're all sort of separate, like they've never really mingled together?
Yep.
And I kind of like it like that, because then you get your breathing space from each group. You don't really get any, like, no one really gets any nerves.
So when you bitch on someone, you don't have the... they know about it, but they don't really care.
That's a bonus too, Definitely not the the reason why I do that. But, so just have a bit of breathing space. But today, the worst of all collisions happened.
How and what happened?
My mom decides that she's having a dinner party on Saturday.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's nice. My mom has those dinner parties.
I hear Mom makes really good Singaporean food as well.
She does. Oh, it's delicious. But we'll talk about that another time.
Okay.
So, with this delicious food, she decides that she wants to call one of my friend's parents over for dinner.
Yeah, the problem being?
Now, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes you maybe don't tell your parents everything. And...
What?
Like, let's say you go out and you're like, I'm with this person, but maybe you're not with that person. Maybe you're with another person.
Is that going to necessarily come out in the conversation, do you think?
Well, for example, if I said that I had been with this friend, okay, I went out with her Friday night, let's say, and my, the parents sit down, my mom's like, I heard that, Louisa was out with your daughter. They'll be like, what? She was at home. Then what do I do?
Oh.
Bam!
Well, see, this is what this has happened to me a couple of times, because having Asian parents, you do have to watch your back sometimes when you do lie. I don't lie, Mum. But,
don't lie.
I do stretch the truth. What I do is I talk to my friend before and say, wait, look, this is what's going down. So tell your mum a lie, so then when she comes for dinner, we can work around this alibi.
So...
You gotta start.
I don't lie to my mom, but I create this whole web of lies to my mom.
So you don't lie to your mom, you create a web of lies. Okay.
A web of lies.
Also, tell your friend that. All right. Look, I didn't do this. I need you to go and tell your mom the truth.
Yeah.
Now, I'm using truth in the in those quotation marks.
You can't see his little fingers.
Yeah,
but.
little fingers.
Yeah.
And and then make the lie the truth.
No, but the thing is, okay, to be honest, like, I tell my mom most things. Like, I do. I don't really hide anything from her. What I'm worried about is... It's true. Like, hi, Mom. Love you. It's true. I tell her most things. But what I'm worried about is things that I tell her, I know that my friend wouldn't tell her mom.
Oh, then
No. But then I have to censor my own mother. Mom.
Ooh.
I have to sit her down and be like, okay, you can't talk about clubbing. No boys.
Are you telling her right now through the radio?
Yes, Mommy.
Can't talk about premarital.
No
exactly.
premarital. And no Duhan's 10-second wonder.
Don't, just pretend that we are... Basically, you lock me up like a nunnery, and I just, I study, and I go to uni, and come straight home. Things like that. And I don't want to put my mom in an awkward situation.
Do you know my daughter's so smart doing art commerce?
No, but...
What's your daughter doing? Huh?
My daughter
Not like that. It's more like... I think that's another big thing about worlds colliding. I don't want to put the person in between in an awkward situation where they have to be like, oh, I can't actually tell them this because, I've been told by Louisa not to, or, yeah.
Do you know what I like? You're talking about with the rest of Melbourne, and indirectly, because you're not having this conversation face to face. She's probably going to be listening as, oh, so this is what she wants me to do. And
to who?
Like your mum. If your mum's listening right now, she's like, oh, okay. You're not outing yourself right now, Mum.
Another thing that I don't like about worlds colliding is when... Okay, I'm just going to sound like a really jealous beep here. Yeah. But when other friends start to hang around with another type of group of friends and not invite you.
Oh, friend stealing. I'm guilty of that.
Well, as in, your... friends become friends with
so let's just
the other
say
group of your
friends from group A start hanging out with friends from group B,
and you're not there,
and I'm not there
because you're part of both groups, right?
Yeah, so I'm meant to be like the bridge, the linkage, but they don't need me anymore, so they just...
You've got to let your little birds fly.
I can't.
But do you,
mate?
They're babies.
This is my argument, because I'm going to call it friend stealing. Do you actually feel like you own those people?
Yes.
Okay.
Contractually, it's written. We've signed it.
Because I introduced it, and it's like, yeah.
That's funny, because I'm guilty of doing that, and my friend got upset at me, and now, in retrospect, I think I might have done the wrong thing, but that's how I make my friends. I make my friends through friend stealing.
That's why
I call it networking. It's not really friend stealing. It's just networking.
Yeah, and
you're just putting it in a fluffy way.
Yeah, and Colin, and I was very hurt that you did that.
Huh?
In fact, I am going to leave the studio right now.
Don't worry, Louise and I will finish the next episode.
We've got this one.
No worries.
But yeah, I guess maybe it's in a way it's telling my mom. No, actually it's not. But that's a good idea because any kids that want to, if you guys want to tell your parents anything, just tell it through the radio.
I already did it a couple of weeks ago when I said, "Oh, my mum makes me drive on the outside of a indoor go-kart."
What did she say?
Oh, she said that if you drive on the outer circumference.
No, as in
what?
After she heard.
Oh, she wasn't listening, so I was safe. She's still at work at the moment. I don't think you can listen to it at the ATO.
Also, another thing that I don't like about worlds colliding is when friends meet other friends and then they actually not like dislike and leave, but they actually start loathing.
Yeah.
I had a
I don't mind that. That's okay.
I had a group of friends. Again, I'll name Group A and Group B. Group A met Group B, and was actually quite offended by Group B, and they actually got into a tussle. And then I was like, okay, that's pretty bad. Yep. And they actually met up later to fight again.
So they literally collided.
Yes.
Physically collided.
Physically, yeah. It was pretty bad.
Oh.
Jeez.
But doesn't this happen every year, at your birthdays, when they all come for, your birthday and stuff?
But see, where do you draw the line? Do you just go to events, hanging out with them at events that you're both at, that's fine. But it's more like, hey, let's go for coffee, call them up, get their phone number, that kind of thing?
But then again, it wouldn't happen, if you were, you call them up and you call, every single friend and you're come out for coffee, you know what I mean? That's when, your worlds would collide, you know what I mean? But,
No, I mean, he was asking what's appropriate between,
right.
let's say, instead of friend stealing, would it be okay to call them out for coffee and stuff? And I don't know. I think it has to do with how comfortable you are with where you stand in your group of friends.
This is true. It's all about you first.
Why has this become sentimental and soppy?
I don't know. Let's go to a song, shall we? I like that idea.
We shall.
This is On Air on Sin. Good afternoon.